Good evening, everybody. Welcome into Motorsports Almanac, and it is fixing to be the busy time of the year for all of us, that is for sure. Joined by Charles Poach, Joey Radel, starting out, Wyatt Schulte, and the Weaklands from there in their shop. As you can see, there are two beautiful machines sitting in the background. How's everybody doing?
Good, Shane.
Real good.
Joey, you're coming off a rain-out weekend, unfortunately, but probably for the better to have canceled that event as early as you did. So now the focus has purely turned to Horsepower Hill at Weaklands. We are super excited for that. And Miss Amanda, y'all want to go ahead and announce the tractor that you guys got confirmed today?
I did get a phone call today from a gentleman that said that Colin Ross had given him my information and he wanted to reach out and see if they could come over the weekend. So thank you to Colin for that. But let me find it here because I don't want to mess up his name. We have John Belfance out of Alabama traveling about 800 miles with his Case IH Super chain breaker. So we are so excited to welcome some new super tractors to our track this year. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
I called Colin today to touch base with them and joking around a little bit and I said, well, you plan on coming? He said, well, if I'm allowed. And I said, well, I don't want you here. And he said, screw you. He said, I'll find somewhere else to go hook then. So now Colin,
Lord.
Colin's coming back. Chain breaker's going to be here. I heard El Nino's coming in. Here, you got all Joey's crew. You probably got Josh, 1, 2 Joshes. Probably have maybe one of Hoyt's because the other one, hopefully it made it over there and it ain't in the water somewhere. So
well, it's not over there yet. But.
We'll get all of Joey's regular guys. There's Scuttlebutt that I've heard some other ones that are on a dyno now, and if everything stays together, there'll be some other ones there too, some pro stock guys. So,
oh boy,
I think it's going to be a pretty decent crowd.
Yeah, I'm predicting double digits.
Yeah, I think
for the
Joey's
Super Pro combo.
Yeah. Actually, I found out about Belfance today because I was watching his pistons get kind of made.
Right.
Oh, I wonder where that would have been. Where you would have been today?
Nowhere. I gotta hide my shirt.
Oh man, but yeah, y'all, this event coming up. Motorsports Almanac had a chance to go out there for Oktoberfest last year, and you know what? We had an absolute blast, and we're super excited to be able to help out Mike and Amanda again this year. We're going to be at the event. I cannot wait for it. It's a special place, that's for sure. And then all the competitors that came last fall, me and Miss Amanda were talking earlier today, is like, all right, time out. If we're getting new people for the spring, what in the world does this do for later on in the year? So that's going to be something we're super excited for. We do have different start times, though. Friday, we're going to start at 7 o'clock, give everybody a chance to get off of work. And we've actually got different classes running different nights. So if there's a particular class you want to see, you might need to check out and see what's on the docket for both nights. If I'm looking at it right, I've got 2.6 Pro Street, so obviously the pulling for Cure truck will be behind there. 3.0 trucks, Wild Streets, the Hot Farm Mod 4x4s, Super Stock Run What You Brung, and it looks like $250 buy for purse youth class. What's up with the youth class, you guys?
Well, it's actually something that Richard has always done. And there are quite a few local kiddos to us that get really excited about doing that. So it's just an opportunity for kiddos age, I think we do 13 to driver's license, just in a stock pickup, dad's pickup, pap's pickup, whatever. It really just is a way for them to get involved, because without getting the youth involved in it, we can't grow the sport. So we think it's kind of exciting for them to try that.
Yeah, that's for sure. And this is going to be the debut of all the renovations and all the hard work you guys have put in over the off season too. We're going to see the debut of the second track, and just kind of talk to us what all it's been like. Mike, I know you said we're just a little over 10 days out, but What all
Yeah.
is going through y'all's mind as we get closer?
Get everything done. That's the biggest thing. Just try and get everything done. Everything ain't going to be, everybody kind of knows my mentality. I want everything to be perfect and and everything done. Everything won't be done. The grass won't be green. I mean, it's just, we're still hauling topsoil. We're still spreading topsoil. That's just cosmetic stuff. Joey was planning on coming out, I think this Friday maybe, and actually staying the whole week with us. So, I mean, I was going to actually start ripping the track up tonight, but now they're calling for rain tomorrow. So I'm going to drag my feet again a little bit. But I mean, we're going to start working the track here end of this week, and we're going to be playing with it all next week, tilling, putting some water in, working with it. Guys just finished up all the lighting tonight. I'll have them on tonight. All the lights will be turned on tonight. Still going to run some speaker wire. Other than that, I mean, it's just regular, just the normal setup stuff and that. Like I said, the new pit entrance, we got to get a stand over there and that. But we have a meeting this weekend with the committee and fire company and all that, so they should all be stopping in, and we'll go over everything. And I mean, just as long as the weather holds out, we're going to hit the ground running on Thursday probably.
Yeah, it is definitely set up to be a heck of a show. One touch back, though, on the different classes running. Saturday, that's actually when our light pros and 4-1 combination class is going to run together. Joey, what's the rules for guys that if they want to run that combo class there? Is it 9,000 straight up, kind of like what we have indoors, or have you got different weights across there?
No, we do a little different out here on the east. Your light pros. This year we allowed the components. Still, we got a couple in the making, but they're 85. Cast rear ends 87, and the 4-1s are 9,000.
4-1s are at 9,000. Okay.
Yep.
And then looks like we're gonna run 3-0s the second night in a row. The Super Stock 4x4 Rowan Brun, the modified 4x4s, and then we've talked about it already. The Pro Stock Super Stock combo. You know, I'm really excited for every single one of these classes going down through here. And then we've actually got a King of the Farm class coming in. Joey, talk to us a little bit about that one too.
Yeah, so the King of the Farm is one of my entry-level classes. It's kind of like what you guys see out there in the Midwest there with Indiana pullers, like their King of the Hill 16 mile an hour. Well, you guys is a 15, mine's 16, 3,000 RPM limit, couple safety features, 12,000 pounds, makes for a good entry-level class. I mean, heck, we get guys, we've had up to 20 guys in the class, so it's definitely a popular class out here now. So not everybody can afford Hot Farm Light Pro, so it gives a chance for those guys that want to go pulling to have a class to build for.
Yeah, for sure. So, Miss Amanda, I know you guys have been hammering away on your social medias and everything about sponsors and everything. You guys have had a lot of fantastic sponsors come on board with y'all this year.
Yes, we did this year. We're so thankful because the upgrades would have never been possible without the sponsors. Typically, our sponsor money, when it comes in, that's like our safety net, right? If you don't bring enough butts in, in through the gate, thanks to Mike and all of his upgrades, our sponsor money is already gone and spoken for. So there is no safety net left this year, but without the sponsors, those upgrades definitely would not have been possible. So if you're okay with it, I'm just going to give a quick shout out.
Hit it.
So our corporate sponsors for this year, Blair County Oil, ChemStream, Chaos Fabrication, brand new corporate sponsor for us this year. We appreciate them. Brothers Diesel coming back on as a corporate sponsor this year. I can attest to what they can do in building a pulling vehicle. You can see it here behind me. She's making some good strides already this year, and we hope that continues, and that is thanks to Brothers Diesel. Kenworth of Pennsylvania, Crescent Napa, Seven Mountains Media, which is like our local radio stations. They came on and helped us out with some radio ads that are playing right now locally, so we're excited about that. Colleran and Company, which is our accountants. Morocco's Welding, Hunter Truck, Marion Center Bank, Kelly's Oil, Raylan Sign, Lancy Insurance, High Street Body Shop, which is a gym close to us here, and Roofworks USA. So like I said, we had a lot of fantastic sponsors this year that without them, none of this would have been possible. So we definitely want to give a big shout out to them for sure.
Yes, ma'am, that's for sure. So away from working on this facility and everything, y'all have had the tractor and truck both out already. How's the season going so far for y'all?
So the truck is doing fantastic. I had it out to the Buck a couple weeks ago. Took first place out there. Just because I wanted to get a hit on it before our place, because you just want to make sure. I hadn't been in the seat for a few months, so I just wanted to test it out. We had done some upgrades to the motor over the winter and just wanted to make sure I was ready for everything, and the truck is definitely ready. Our girls were just cheering in Orlando this past week, and our buddy Andy McCauley took the truck and went
down there, Snyder County at Center Hall.
And he picked up a win in the truck this past weekend too. So truck is definitely ready. Tractor, we're still working out some kinks.
Mike's like, no.
The truck is definitely way easier to figure out and dial in than the tractor.
Well, I mean, we changed everything. I mean,
It's
not
all-
everything, but new power plant in it. I mean, we got phenomenal horsepower. I mean, data shows the horsepower. I just can't
We
get
got
it.
to get it to the ground.
We got to hook it up to the track. So we're going to try some different things, but the different things are going to be tried here because I don't have time to find somewhere to go hook this coming weekend. So we're going to try some stuff and throw it together and go do it again. I mean, that's all you can do. Regroup and go,
So that means test hook Friday night.
Yeah. So breaks for Saturday.
Yeah.
I don't know. We might throw a test hook on it Friday night. It depends. I mean, we might have phenomenal numbers, which I think we're going to have phenomenal numbers. We might not have much time for test hooks Friday night. We'll just have to see. I mean, I guess everybody probably seen we picked our new scraper tractor up yesterday. It's back. It's ready to roll. I mean, we'll have three very, very good scraper tractor rollers. We'll have one older style drag behind scraper tractor going. So we'll have 4 scraper roller tractors going all night. Like I said, we got the skid loaders, we got the sleds, 2 sleds lined up. Everything's pretty much lined up. We just got to put her up there is all.
Yep. I'm sure there's going to be some wondering who's the sled's going to be this time.
They're going to be Josh Morgan.
Morgan's again.
Yep.
Yep. That seemed to work out pretty good whenever we were up there in the fall. The swapping between the sleds in between classes, that saved a lot of time, but now we're not going to have to worry about it. We're just going to keep going all night long, just keep alternating.
Yeah, and I get it. Some of the guys weren't very happy. They didn't have much time to poke the track because, I mean, one sled was backing off, the next one was coming on, and we were going again. And that's understandable.
And someone should have said something to us because honestly, we didn't even think about that part of it. We were just trying to keep the show moving. So, yeah, we do feel bad that happened, but they'll get a chance this year to poke the track. And if not, somebody say something.
I think we got a bunch of newer 3.0 guys that weren't here message Mandy that are coming in. So you got
great.
One from Kentucky that were coming up and that. So, I mean, they're
shocker.
Right, so they're definitely going to travel a little bit farther, so.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
We've got a lot of camper registrations that have already come in. So those that have already sent in your camper registrations, we definitely appreciate you doing that ahead of time and getting that taken care of. We'll have packets ready for them at the gate when they roll in. So that'll make everything way easier. So yeah, we're excited. If the weather holds out, it should be a fantastic weekend.
Yeah, it really will. Joey, you've got pre-registration open for guys that are interested in coming, right? But they're still able to register once they get there.
Yeah, no, we opened it a couple days ago. We got double digits already, not very much, but enough to make it look good. But yeah, we kind of opened it just to give guys a chance to sign up early. And then, hey, yeah, obviously you can sign up when you get there. So we're kind of doing what we did in the fall because honestly, it worked great. I mean, in the fall, we had 100 guys pre-registered, and it's like, holy shit,
wow.
There's a lot of guys coming. So a lot of guys seem to appreciate the pre-registration. It's just an easy way to get your info in, fill it out. That hey, when you get there, all you got to do is pay your bill and draw your number, and there you go. So if everything's looking like what we're thinking, hopefully this spring pool is going to be like October, which is our goal, and then to make October even bigger.
Yeah, which is absolutely crazy to think about after the October that you guys had there just a few short months ago. Had a comment from Todd Custer come in that said thanks to the whole Weakland family for their hard work and dedication with all the upgrades. it's just not on track upgrades either. You guys have put in the shower houses and all that stuff around there as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, we try and make it nice for everybody. I mean, and it comes right down to the pullers, the campers, the spectators. You know what I mean? We try and do everything that they need to want to come back. Yeah, I mean, the shower houses turned out phenomenal. I hope everybody enjoys them. They're nicer in the shower in our house, I think.
They are definitely nicer than the shower in Mike's basement for sure.
Yeah, we put a lot of time and that into it and a lot of thought into it. As pullers, we travel everywhere. We know what we like to see, what we like, and, you know, what other pullers like. So we got, like I said, the new pit parking. It'll be corn stalks. That's kind of going to be our overflow for spring. It'll be grass come the fall, but as long as we have everybody parked in, it don't really matter. There's a brand new driveway the whole way through the pit, so everybody can go right down the driveway right in. So yeah, it's
one of the things that Joey is working on for us is a map. I know I had somebody comment on my Facebook post earlier, just about an hour ago. I went up to the track and did a post real quick before we hopped on here. He was asking about a map, and Joey's going to work on that this weekend. It's not much difference, the new entrance, but if he can do a map, you know, he'll do an aerial view and you know, give us a map for the new puller entrance. That way the guys know where they're coming in.
Yeah, Joey, if you get that done, you will send to us. I'll put it up on our page too.
Yeah, no, I was like I said, I was actually working on some of that stuff right before I hopped on. So after this, I'm gonna get back to working on that stuff, and then when, like Mike said earlier, I'm gonna go spend the whole week with them, help rip the track, get all that stuff squared away. And I even thought about trying to, like, hey, drive around on our buggy and make a video. Hey, pullers, this is what your entrance is gonna look like, and stuff like that. So.
And he's going to work on a timeline sheet too, because we've got some different things going on Saturday that we don't usually have happening in May. So we've got, what are they, farm stock, I guess is what they consider themselves.
Yeah.
The antiques / farm stock guys, Blair Bedford tractor pullers, they're pulling here at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
They're pulling here 8 o'clock Saturday morning. And then the RC guys are coming at 11 o'clock Saturday morning. So I'm really excited about that. I think it's going to be really cool. We've never done anything like that before here, so I'm pretty excited for that.
Yeah, they're not afraid to travel either. There's no telling how many of those you'll have show up, to be honest with you.
He even said to me, he said that he has sounds like a good turnout coming for him. So
that's awesome, man. That's another thing about y'all's pool. There's always something for everyone to do all day, the whole time that they're there. It's not just sit around and wait for the pool at night. There's stuff to do during the day too.
I think we got at least probably five super stocks diesel pickups debuting, brand new chassis builds, brand new motor builds. I think we got 4 or 5, don't we, Joey, that I think of right off the top of my head.
Yeah, and heck, we knew about a good amount of them since February.
Yeah, they asked if they could debut them. They actually want to debut them Friday night is what they want to do. They want to make a test hook because they're all brand new. Like, I'm talking chassis from the ground up. They're all brand new, 5 brand new ones.
Yeah.
Oh boy, sounds like I'm gonna be a little busy before the pool on Friday night then.
Yeah. You coming in, Shane? I asked Shane yesterday, one of our announcers, he can't make it in for the May, so I texted him, and he texted me, or he called me back right away and said, "Are you serious about this?" And I was like, "Yeah, we need another announcer.
We need some help.
We need some help for May." So he jumped on board. So.
Oh, so much for keeping it a secret, Shane.
Yeah, I know. I hadn't told him. It's okay. Michelocci doesn't get on Facebook. It's fine. He doesn't know I'm coming yet.
Oh, was this supposed to be a secret? You should have told Mike.
Yeah.
Mike's not real good at secrets.
It's okay. The main one I want to surprise, he ain't even watching it. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, y'all, I really appreciate that too. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and it's gonna be able to be live streamed over on Full Pull Live like it was in the fall. And media guys are still good to go, right? All the independent guys that want to come and video there, they're good.
Yeah, absolutely. Nothing changes here at Weaklands. That's the way we've been since the beginning, and we have no plans of changing that.
Absolutely not.
Will might be coming up. I don't know if you talked to him, Joey. I think Will might be coming up and doing some.
Yeah, I want to talk to Will, and I mean, I got a couple of my camera guys that do hype videos and pictures, and I know Cameron and Nathan from there, Ohio. There, the boys, the brothers, they're going to come out. So they were coming to Bridgeport last week till we got rained out, which
That
kind of
sucked.
bummed.
I was
I'm
bummed for
still
that
pissed
for
off
ya.
about it.
I mean, it sucks for you, but we
Yeah.
were going to have to take a drop hook, so we're kind of
Yeah,
happy about it.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely caught up in the points hunt right now, so this helps me out a little bit.
It just and then the reason why we did it was because it's like you're calling for high chances of rain at the time we need to be building the track and pull time, and it's like, okay, or do you risk it and affect the pullers driving? I had guys like Carmaroni 7 hours away. If he gets there and it rains out, it's like all that money in fuel, the crowd, what's the crowd going to do? And it's like, okay, now you're playing with the puller's money. I mean, the promoter's money. Do you risk it and potentially not go back next year? Or do you take the safe route and be like, all right, let's plan for next year?
Yeah.
I mean,
I hate to see that one
you-
get canceled too.
you can't put butts in the seats if there's a chance of rain coming and if people see that.
Yep.
They're make other plans.
They're not
that's,
coming.
and that's what some of these spectators don't see. Like they'll get all pissy and put bad remarks on Facebook, but they don't understand the behind the scenes stuff. So
No. I've got a couple of YouTube comments. I'd love to debut mine, but have my doubts.
I know who that is.
Who is that, Joey?
Just light pro.
Really?
Oh yeah. I'm sure Mike is thinking of it.
No, I don't know who that one is. I don't know who that one is.
Is that a component, you think, or is that a
Yeah, it's a component. It's a John Deere.
Let's see. Have yet to get east of Ohio. Always looking for a new hook every year. Yeah, man, come on out. It's a fantastic.
All right, he said I could say. He just texted me. It's Johnny Foreman.
Oh, okay.
Have you told me about that one? I don't think so.
Yeah, he's been working on that for a couple years almost now.
Yeah, he was really hoping it'd be out at the beginning of the year, but yeah. So
Uh-oh. Comarone, are you coming for sure? I would think so.
he wants 2 days.
No, I'm sure he does.
Everybody wants 2 days.
Okay. So I was doing my timeline thing today, and I was looking at the Busch Light Nationals timeline thing. I was like, dude, what if we can grow this and do a Thursday night session, Friday night, Saturday night?
Okay,
Mike's just like, I don't know.
I got big dreams.
Joey, calm down.
I think we get if we get I would like to do that, but here again, you got to think about you might as well think nobody's going to be sitting in the stands on a Thursday night.
So how do you
Well,
pay?
that's
How do you pay for that show?
Thursday night almost has to be, hey, a cheap night, your entry level, smaller
I
class
was gonna
kind
say
of
like
thing.
a farm stock night dedication, really.
I mean, we
Or-
have a lot of pullers show up. I mean, last year a lot of guys were
We had
here
guys here on
Thursday.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Well, and not to bring up October, but I mean, like October, we've already talked about doing
Oh.
a cookout Thursday night and all that.
Yes, we don't have time.
October, man, October.
Yeah, man, October. You've got all the time in the world in October, kind of.
Oh, at midnight, Chris.
Yeah,
Mike's like, no, not too nice.
I mean, that's the biggest thing. Yeah, people say put 2 track. Yeah, it'll cut it in half. It don't cut it in half.
No.
You'll cut a third of the time off of it, which is fine. But when you got, say, let's just say 100 hooks or probably 150 hooks, you're still looking at a 4-hour show.
No, 100%.
You know, even at every 3 minutes and
Yeah, because we have what, 6, 7 classes? I don't
right.
know.
I mean,
Yeah, we got
per night or
really 6 classes. I mean, you take the youth, you figure you're going to only get a handful of youth guys, but
How did I lose it? Oh no.
yeah.
But is the thing of, do you have one set of track guys that can have to hit both tracks then?
Yeah.
It'd be different if you have
Yeah.
Toma or somewhere else where you have 2 different ones where you can run them a little quicker. But if you have one set of crew, you have to take that into consideration as well.
Well, we have a crew for each track.
oh, and like for us, like with the 2 tracks, we kind of got to watch it because it's one big track where you got to kind of go one, then one, then one. It's not like Bowling Green where you got barriers down the middle that you can.
Yeah, we can't race.
No.
Very seldom do you see
Yet.
that PG. They don't lay out very often like that. You know, usually, I mean, everybody, that guy's going to hold back. You know, if I'm sitting on the line, I'll hold back a little bit because
You want to hear your own
you
show.
all know, you can tell by listening what's going on some. So you're going to hold back a little bit. So it's very seldom. I mean, once that sled goes and it's 3/4 are shut down at the other end, you're releasing the next sled.
Yeah.
But I mean, you look at October, we moved really fast in October. I think we moved pretty good in October. And your biggest holdup is just making sure pullers are paying attention and the breakage that you got.
Yeah.
Right.
And thankfully there wasn't a lot of that in October.
No.
No.
Everybody says, dude, whatever you do, you got to duplicate the track that you made in October. And I'm like, yeah, we'll try.
Yeah, it's impossible.
Lineup is a big thing at pulling too. It's a huge thing. Lineup. Sometimes you think you're working with young kids back in the pits because, I mean, I'm not going to lie. Everybody wants to be watching the track and watching how your class is doing. So they're not with their vehicles and that.
Which is the other great part about
Yeah.
what Mike did. He made a huge staging area. So we should be able to be weighed in and staged. Then you can get out of your truck or off your tractor and watch everything ahead of time. We should be able to have two classes,
classes
classes
per
for
track.
each track
Yeah.
staged.
Like
all the-
our goal is, hey, either before drivers meeting or drivers meeting the hour before, like we need guys going up that hopefully we can do what Scheid does and hey, start them in order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the next line starts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Hats off to Mike Burton when down at Diesel and Dark Corners. He worked with those boys down there, and they drew lines last fall, and they did a phenomenal. I mean,
my truck was lined up
at
for
lunchtime.
10 hours.
Yeah, literally,
Yeah.
it was. It was lined up at lunchtime.
And I think it's like for us, our problem is going to be getting guys there early enough to do all that. Like I think fall will be easy to do because all the classes mainly are the same for both days, but
Right.
it's
Saturday will be real easy because everybody will be there.
yeah, but the Friday crowd's always going to be the toughest one for us to get.
Sure. Well, y'all, I really appreciate y'all coming on. I know you guys have got a lot of work to do between now and then, but I cannot wait to be there. Once again, y'all, if y'all are not subscribed to Full Pull Live for this event, even, you're missing out big time. This is going to be a special show, and we have some inklings of who's going to come, but we don't want to spoil it yet. Well, Joey, I'm sure you'll start posting them up as they come out, though, right?
Yeah, we're going to make some posts here this week and next week. And like I said, I'm going to go out and be with Mike and Amanda for a week. So we'll definitely post a lot of pictures and videos and keep everybody updated.
Yeah, it's going to be a phenomenal show as always. And I can't wait to be a part of it. It was fun in October. I can't imagine what this one's going to be like.
Well, thanks for having us on, and we're glad that you're coming back out to see us.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be there in October, too. It's already booked up, ready to go.
Well, I'd hope so.
Oh, yeah. She said, I hope. All right. Thank y'all so much. Good luck. And hopefully weather goes y'all's way here the next couple of days so it ain't just killing you.
Yeah, we hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. All right. See you guys.
See you
Thank
later.
you. See ya.
See you, Joey. I forgot how to do my job. There we go. Where'd Charles go? Well, okay.
Well,
Charles just decided to exit the chat. Attaboy.
he was froze a little bit on, so we'll see if that was it.
Yeah, man, but
I think
y'all,
it's time
that's
to
gonna be a
introduce.
phenomenal show.
It's going to be a good show. And I think there's a lot of people that are going to be excited for it, especially what they see in October. But
Yeah.
I think it's
Apparently, I'm
time.
gonna be a little bit busy on I'm gonna be a little busy Friday with all the debuts and everything that's gonna be happening.
Well, we're talking about Superstar Diesel truck debuts, and yet the name of the truck is not going to be quite a debut. The team is one that's been a force to be reckoned with. I think it's time to bring on our next guest, which are Corey and Ryan Funk.
Yeah, the Funks. How are you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Great. Y'all have rocked the pulling world. I think that's safe to say with this new chassis concept that you guys have come up with. I really don't know where in the world to start, but just start from the beginning where this idea came from with y'all's machine. For everybody that doesn't know, correct me if I'm wrong, this is the first totally aluminum chassis, right?
For sure, in super stock diesel truck, there's been a couple people who have commented that they've had some aluminum chassis variations in other classes, but
Okay.
for sure in the 4x4 diesel truck class, to our knowledge, that's the first one.
Awesome. But so
Now
talk to
is-
us what's been going into it and everything.
I guess between Corey and I that we've been doing pretty heavily in the design process since November-ish. That we had kind of a concept before that, but we've split up the model and kind of worked at it in different angles heavily since November, and then ended up cutting our first material for it on March 21st. So we felt like it came together pretty fast after that, which usually, as long as things are designed right, they should just bolt together. So it got on wheels very quickly after that.
Yeah, that was the neat part about it is all the CAD work was done ahead of time. So we hauled the frame rails and things home, and basically in a day, pretty much bolted everything together and had it able to roll around. So it's definitely nicer when you have the CNC laser cutting all the holes and things, and you just got to slide the bolts through them versus running the drill.
Yeah, I would say so.
Now, is this the white truck or is this the gold truck?
This is the white truck, or what was left of it. We pretty much pulled the front end and the motor out of the white truck, and everything else is pretty well new on it. We were actually joking that we built the white truck originally. I think we started in 2013 putting that truck together, and it pulled in every class from 2.6 to 3-inch to 3.6 and then super stock. And the only two parts left from that are the steering wheel and the seat. So
Oh gosh. Okay.
So
Yep.
you guys, okay, that was gonna be my next question. You guys have been in every one of them. From my knowledge, and I've only watched you guys when you were guys in 3.0, and I had no recollection of you guys being 2.6.
Yeah, the 2.6 map groove days, and I think that was 2013, 2014, and I think it changed to 3-inch in 2015.
yeah, I think so.
But so it had a couple years in the 2.6 days. The days that there were 120 trucks that shied
Oh gosh.
1 year.
But yeah, that truck got cut apart and modified so many times in so many ways. It was time for a refresh. So
Yep. So now, what's y'all's body style plan for this one? Is it going to go back to being a heavier style hood, or are you kind of going to do what Craig Dickey says he's done with his and be a little bit lighter?
It's going to be a all fiberglass 1985 Chevy body.
Oh, so we're getting a new body style as a whole then with this thing.
Yeah,
Sweet.
new
Is this still
body.
going to be ice white like the other one was?
Not quite as bright of a white. We went with a little bit duller, more of a classical white, but still the white truck.
I'm super excited for that. I cannot wait to see this thing hit the track. So what's our plans overall for the Grand National side of things again this year? I can only assume.
we were really wanting to hit the Busch Light Nationals, but I'm not sure that it's going to be feasible. Well, we could get the gold truck there if we take the weekend off from working on this one. I guess it'll be a decision whether we're going to go with one truck or try to get them both to Hutchinson.
That's a ride for you guys, isn't it?
Hutchinson's not too bad actually for
Hutchinson's
us.
close. I shouldn't say close, but 5-hour drive to Hutchinson. The Busch
Oh,
Light, I
that's-
think, is about 7.
Yeah, that's got to be closer than most of the people that go up to Hutch, though.
Yeah, I think we're one of the closer ones to Hutch.
Yeah. So I kind of want to hit on y'all's history. Y'all said some things that have kind of made me go like, oh, wow. So they've moved up through the classes a little bit quicker than I realized, because you guys were mainstays in the 3.6 class on the Badger State side of things for a long time, if I remember right. What made you guys jump up to the super stock class? I'm sure that's everybody's goal eventually, but was there a specific reason, or was it just time that you guys were ready for a new challenge?
I think we were ready for a new challenge at the time that Corey had won the points championship in 2022 with the white truck, and then the gold truck won in 2023. So we had back-to-back points championships, and we're ready for a new challenge. We had dabbled a little bit in super stock during the COVID year with a big single, and
Oh, okay.
had a lot of fun couple hooks with that. Wrecked a lot of stuff too, but we're just ready for the next challenge and thought we were capable of it, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Now, you guys have gone back and done some engine redesigning a couple of times as well, if I remember correctly. You guys debuted a new engine. I don't want to say it was a combination, but it was definitely a brand new setup whenever you guys came to Bowling Green a couple of years ago. I think it was the first year you guys had decided to run the Grand National Superstock Tour.
Yeah, we had big singles on both trucks that first year that we were playing around with, and then decided to kind of bite the bullet and switch over to triples. And they're definitely you can make plenty of power either way. It's just the triples have a little more drivability to them. And
Okay. Well, there went my next question. I was going to ask what the big difference was that you guys had seen between the big single chargers as opposed to 3.
yeah, you really have to drive the big singles hard out of the hole. That they need that RPM to stay up on top of them. And I think there's some big singles trucks that were down in Florida that debuted, and you can definitely tell the difference when they're leaving the line that they got to be up there. They don't like it.
Yeah, no, they don't. They do not like it at all.
Some tracks works good, but it just depends.
I think it's a little bit harder on parts too, that when you got to be that high up in the RPM, that it's definitely harder on equipment than most of the triple trucks that are coming out in mid throttle till half the track.
Did you guys experience that as well from the single to the multis?
Yeah, we had some growing pains with the big singles, I think, from 3.6 that, I mean, even we had piston clearances that were too tight. We wrecked a couple crankshafts that first year in the one truck, that all the same piston to head clearances that worked really well for us in 3.6 were just a little too tight for the extra heat and super stock. And we wrecked 2 cranks before we figured out that the pistons were just barely touching the head and bending a crank when they got on. So added some clearance there and kind of got that dialed in, and that's been fairly reliable. And other than that, it's been, we had some dumb luck at Toma last year with the white truck where we wrecked the motor there just because we lost the oil pump belt and ran dry on oil pressure. But other than that, they've been pretty good.
That's great to hear. But talk to us. What else is on the table for this one sitting behind you? This thing is already looking really sweet. What else have you guys got left to do before she's ready to hit the track?
We're getting down to basically plumbing and wiring are the 2 main projects, and then the fiberglass body. I guess that's something that's going to be new for us. We haven't worked with fiberglass, and that'll be a big project. Hopefully, it goes smoother than what we envision it going once we get into it. But
so, talk to me a little bit about the weight. Talk to me a little bit about the weight side. You know, how much weight have you guys been able to lose with this new aluminum setup?
We're not entirely sure yet because we gotta get the rest of the pieces in it to scale it. So we scaled everything before we took the other truck apart and know where everything was at. And right now we're still missing a few pieces that have some weight to them. The clutch and the intermediate shaft isn't in it yet, and the intercooler, we're doing a new billet intercooler that hopefully is going to be done by the end of the week here. So that's a pretty heavy piece that's got to go in, and then the body and structure, depending on how much that weighs, which I think we're going to be pretty light on that. It's a pretty light fiberglass body. I think they say the body's 140 pounds, and then it's just how much structure we got to put in that to support it, which we have an all bent aluminum frame structure designed for it that we're planning on putting in it. So that should be pretty light. So I think we got to get those last few pieces in it to say exactly the savings, but I'm sure we're going to move at least 500 pounds from the back to the front compared to what it was.
So
that's a lot.
Going back to when you're talking about the initial design process and stuff, what was the main motive behind the all aluminum? Was it just the movability of weight, or was it something within the flex of the frame, or what was it?
I think part of it, we wanted to try something completely new that, I mean, no disrespect on all the new builds coming and stuff, but it seems like the class is starting to get a little bit cookie cutter, that they're all similar frame styles and similar motor builds, that it's just, we wanted to try something completely different off the wall and see how it worked. And then
From a flex standpoint, we did spend some time doing FEA in SolidWorks on traditional chromoly frame design compared to this style, and in certain ways it has equal stiffness to a chromoly frame, and in other ways you want it to flex a little more. So that was part of it, is to get flex in the right places. But as we all know, super stock trucks can be finicky when it comes to bouncing. So there's a fine line between flexing and bouncing and problems. So
Yeah, sure. I mean, we've already seen that with the newer design that we saw in the wintertime, Kong, that's something they've been fighting, that we've really noticed in the middle. It's really been kind of flexing down a little bit. So, what are the ideal flex points? From a tractor guy, I have no idea what in the world it's ideal for a diesel truck.
well, you don't want to lose hitch height, and you want to keep the tires planted. So
Sure.
seems like vertically up and down, you want it very rigid, keep the hitch height, keep tires plant, and then the other characteristic is keeping the tires all planted in all four corners. So
Yeah, definitely. So now with this one, it's still going to be the same driving style, right? Whenever you're going down the track and everything, you're not going to be able to jump on it right away like some of these other guys seem like they have been able to, even though it's going to be you're going to be transferring a lot less weight to the front instead of waiting on it, right?
yeah, it's getting after it is a good thing if you can get the sled up and moving. But if you're just spinning the tires and piling dirt in front of it, then you're way worse off.
Right.
So there's definitely a good balance there where you got to get that sled rolling without pulling an extra 1,000 pounds of dirt.
Sure. Yeah.
So, talk about your relationship with Unisig. Is as we've seen on trucks in the past, like in your quarter panels, that they've been a mainstay with you guys for a long time. Talk about their relationship and their involvement in this project and what their ideas have been with it too.
Sure. So I've been working at Unisig for over 20 years now. I'm the VP of manufacturing engineering there, and Ryan's the manufacturing engineering manager there. So we've both been there for quite a while, and they've been extremely supportive of all the stuff we do with pulling. And it happens that we have some pretty state-of-the-art equipment there that works really well for building machine tools and also pulling truck parts. So
now, talk about the entire chassis. Is it all one piece, or is it multiple pieces together on one frame rail, or what's it entirely from front to back?
So it's a 3-piece frame rail. For each side of it is 3 pieces, and then it's all bolted together in between. So nothing welded from frame rail to frame rail, all bolted,
riveted, really.
And then the each frame rail itself, it's a 3-piece due to the limitations of bending a 10-foot sheet. So basically the truck frame rail itself is 20 feet long. So there's a 10-foot in the front and 10 foot in the back, and then an overlapping piece that combines them. And then we riveted those together, and
so the front and back rails slide into the bent profile that you kind of see in the middle of the chassis there. And then there's a combination of aluminum rivets and welds. A lot of laser welding in it. That's a new technology that we got at Unisig about a year and a half ago now. But it definitely speeds up the welding big time compared to TIG welding, and it has some nice, gets good penetration and doesn't put quite so much heat into things. So it worked out well that there's a combination of laser welding and TIG welding in it.
Mm-hmm. Now, from the images I've seen from the back, it's got some bends to it where it's got some support welds in it in the front and back as well, or what's there
to connect the 3 pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole entire outside perimeter of the outside channel, you'd say, that's welded. So they're a combination between weld and semi truck trailer rivets.
Okay.
Wow, that's gonna be. I'm really curious to see how this is gonna end up working. I mean, I've never seen one that I can think of. Can you?
Yeah. No, and from the conversations I've had with a few other super diesel truck pullers with their new ideas when it comes to tube chassis, I mean, this class it never seems to be ending innovation. I mean, obviously going back to your point, Ryan, talking about a little bit of cookie cutter, there may seem that, but there's also guys that have your eyes on you because they want to see that new innovation and see what improvements they can have in their own trucks or what they can apply from yours to theirs. But so kind of my question going off of that is what's the ideal success of this in the first couple passes? Is it just trying to get some early data? Is it trying to accelerate that to get it to work right away, or is there just going to be obviously there might be some growing pains, but what do you think
That's
is
fair.
I think
the goal?
we'd be happy with a smooth A to B pass with no bouncing or chatter. I think that would be a huge win for us, and if it turns out to do good on top of it, then. But at least if it doesn't bounce, there's a lot to build off of from there and dial it in. But
another thing that I was going to ask, and it's just curiosity, last season and throughout of it, diesel 4x4s, not only diesel but also on the alcohol side too. There was also going back to like what they call the tower where the hitch is. I mean, we've seen some rip out. Have you guys kind of assessed that or kind of figured out your own type of setup or changes for that as well with this new chassis setup?
Yeah, it's kind of a pyramidal design where it's got support to keep that tower, the tower part of the chassis in place. And it's integrated really nice where it ties into a lot of different points that are spread out on the frame. So we feel pretty good about how that's tied all together, that portion is steel and the load kind of spread out all over.
Okay. Wow. So you guys think you'll be at? Don't know if you're going to for sure make the Busch Light Nationals. So where will we see you guys next?
we're hoping
Hutch.
for Hutch.
Okay. I didn't know if you guys maybe were going to plan to take it around there somewhere, make a test hit with it or something before you guys went there or anything like that.
It would be neat, but normally the way we operate is we'll probably be loading it in the trailer about 2 o'clock in the morning the day before we're supposed to be pulling it Hutch.
Fair.
Hey, it happens. It happens.
It happens. I concur with that one.
Hey, there's a lot of stuff that happens at 2 o'clock in the morning, whether you're at Hutch or going to Hutch, man. I mean,
That's now some of those stories are for another time, but
But so the goal, this truck is Hutch, right? The goal for this truck is going to be Hutchinson. Okay.
I so wish I could be done by next week.
Yeah,
I
That's
wish.
a long way from a Conway walk to Pennsylvania there, Shane.
It's a long way from Kentucky to Pennsylvania too, bud.
But so going back to Shane's point, going Grand National, are you guys going to try to hit any other type of like, say, PPL events, independent events, anything, or is it just specifically Grand National?
Seeing Hillsboro back on the schedule for PPL, if everything is happy and running good, we'll probably try and make an appearance at Hillsboro.
Sweet.
Full pro polling. And I don't know, August is going to be pretty busy if we hit Hillsboro and Bowling Green, and then but Scheid being back in Terre Haute, that would also be a pretty cool hook to hit. So.
Yeah, I'd love to get back there again. It's just August is going to be a really busy month. So.
Yeah. Seems like everybody is absolutely thrilled to be going back to Terre Haute. I've only ever known Scheids to be out at Wagglers.
Now, were you guys there with the 3.0 and 3.6s?
Yep. Yeah, we've pulled there in 2.6, 3-inch, and 3.6.
Oh wow.
Both Terre Haute and Wagglers, or just Terre Haute?
3.6 we've pulled Wagglers and Terre Haute with the other classes. Just
okay.
Oh, nice. But right.
I want to go one last thing on the truck that I found interesting is we're talking about this entirely new thing too. I found the shape of the front ice chest and weight box and everything kind of interesting. Was that just want to do something different too?
Yeah, so we were concerned that it definitely is big. So we've gotten lots of comments about the size of it. So the reason why we did that is I think it's going to be really clean in the end because all the fuel tanks and everything's in there. The intercooler, fuel, water, dry sump oil tank, batteries, steering pump, you name it, it's stuffed in there.
So it's the everything chest.
Yeah, so a lot of them aren't as wide as this, but a lot of that stuff is hanging on the back side of it. So I think it's going to be a clean appearance, but there's no doubt it's large.
Yeah.
Now, is that also aluminum or is that mild steel or what's that made of?
That's steel. So the front plate is a thick plate, and then the rest of it is bent 7-gauge material on it. But
so there's theoretically like no welds on it almost.
Every seam you see on it, that was all welded, but any corner is pretty much bent on it. But where the faces meet in the corners, that's welded.
Yeah, we try to weld as little as possible and bend as much as possible because it's clean and fast.
Yeah, clean and fast. Keeps from warping all that stuff. A little neater, cleaner.
Absolutely.
Like that weight bar we had completely cut, bent, and welded together in 2 days.
Oh, wow.
So when it's planned out, it goes pretty quick that way.
Yeah.
Now,
you guys have been working on this design for a long time, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean we've talked about it for a couple of years already, going this direction. I mean, really, ever since we purchased a model CNC laser and press brake at Unisig, we've been contemplating a build like this for something to be a little different. But like Ryan said, it was pretty much from November till now that we've been pretty heavily working on the design side, and now it's cut and assemble.
Wow.
Which that's nice when you have everything
y'all
done
move fast. If that's the case, y'all have moved very quickly.
You measure and program. Well, basically measure twice and you cut once, and that hopefully everything just goes right together.
Yeah,
But
that's the
does that front box and everything just bolt on, or is that also welded to, or I guess it's just assembled to the chassis then?
That's just bolted on. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So going back to Unisig, do you guys do any performance parts there too, or is it just mainly corporate or big manufacturing?
We're deep hole drilling and automation manufacturer, so primarily deep hole drilling machines, and we do a lot of fully automated cells. Where we'll put a robot in a cell, anything from like firearm cells. We're doing drill ream rifle with a robot moving barrels between them to medical type cells, things like that. So that is what we do, and all the performance stuff is really just for this.
Is there a plan someday to go in towards more performance stuff, or is that just kind of like on the back burner?
I don't think so, and I don't know. We've had a lot of people in the past couple of weeks ask if we'd sell this chassis or build more chassis, and I think that's undecided yet. To see how it does first, and go from there.
You kind of want to keep it unique to you guys are the ones that innovated it and made it what it is.
Yeah, it's another side of it. It works really well. It's not that easy to copy. So it's I don't know, it'd be fun.
There's also that.
We're hoping it works well so we can build another one for the gold truck next winter.
Hey, there we go. Two of a kind.
But
That'd be great. But I want to give a big thank you.
Right now. I mean, I've pretty well asked all the questions. I was just trying to go like the manufacturing and the chassis and just the whole design stuff.
I mean, you've taken every question I've gotten. I mean,
because we kind of do that too with the tractor side of it, and kind of learning both ends. But
yeah, but really appreciate you guys coming on with us tonight. I know. Thanks for granting us the chance to be the first to interview you guys about this new chassis, and I can't wait to see it in action. Should see you guys. Bowling will probably be whenever I see it. Wyatt, you'll probably see it before I do.
I'll probably see it down Evans. Well, if you hopefully just see if you got the one truck in Evansville, but I might see it. Toma might be the time I get to see it.
Yeah.
So,
Toma.
you guys aren't that far from Toma, are you?
No, we're only about 2.5 hours from Toma.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of working with the NTPA. We're actually kind of central between most of the hooks on the Grand National Circuit. So
sure.
Between Hutch, Rockwell, Toma, and you're in Sandwich one night too. So
yeah.
So we've kind of gotten lucky that way. The Ohio ones are a long ways for us, but
yeah.
But not
kind
even
of a give
else.
Yeah, kind of a give and take. They come out here, we go out there, so it's
everybody's got to get around somebody's area.
Have you guys ever been to Diesels and Dark Corners before? Has that ever been on the radar or no?
We haven't. It sounds like a really fun place to go pole, but it's just a long haul for us, and I don't know. We can't rule it out.
Yeah, it'd be fun to go sometime.
Looks like the track is really good there.
I think that's one that every diesel truck puller has to do at least one time, right?
I think it's one of them cases where we've been kind of heavily in the build season by the late fall the last few years, and if we get to where we're not rebuilding the whole truck over winter, then we'll probably start to hit stuff like that more often. Maybe get back to winter pulling again.
Get back to winter pulling again. That'd be great.
But any people you want to thank for like helping with this build or behind the scenes engine program, anybody you got to thank, we just shout them out now. You might as well.
I mean, I guess Unisig has been a huge support and help. The owners are really interested in what we're doing with this and excited to help out and lend the tools and technology to us. So they're always willing. And our buddy Aaron at Strip It did all the paint and powder coat work on the new chassis. That he did a really nice job on that and did it really fast for us too. So that was pretty cool. And we got a lot of friends and family that dive in and help whenever we need it as well. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, y'all, good luck this season. I can't wait to see this thing in person, whenever that might be. It might be Shides I don't know. It'll be one of them, though. That's for sure. But good luck.
And you guys got a lot of eyes on you waiting for this thing to debut.
Yeah, you do.
When that thing rolls out of the trailer, people are going to have eyes on it.
Yeah.
Well, let's just hope for that smooth pass.
Cross your fingers.
Yeah. All right, guys. We appreciate it. Thank y'all very much.
Thanks, guys.
For time.
Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
See you guys. Man, I cannot wait to see that truck in person.
Yeah, that is gonna be one for both builders to be paying attention to and just pure fans for eight different chassis setup, entirely new truck basically, but
right.
Another cool body style. Always new different body styles are always cool to see.
Yep.
Especially older OG ones.
I know that. Now that kind of threw me for a loop with that one. I wouldn't expect them to sit there and be like, "Oh yeah, we've got a older style at Chevy coming out." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool."
That's gonna be cool. But yeah, that's those guys.
I kind of wish it was stuck with the old white though. I really like the old white. Now, granted, it photographs terribly during the middle of the day, but
whatever they're gonna have, it's gonna look real good. It always has.
Yeah.
Any of their trucks have always looked good. So
yeah,
I'm real excited for when that thing comes out. So
definitely. But
yeah,
we're still not done, y'all. This has been. We've never had a show where we've had 3 guests, I don't think, but now we're gonna bring on Mr. Brent Yarn, representing the Pullers Championship. Yarn, looks like you're in a hotel room already, buddy. You are in Illinois?
Yep, I got down here about 1 a.m. last night, or technically this morning.
Oh, geez.
So, yep.
What's going on? What all we need to know? Everything going on this weekend?
Yeah. So year number 5. Somehow, some way, we made it to year number 5 of the Polaris Championship. Again, it's in Nashville, Illinois. The track of holes hours. But yeah, same as normal. We have a Friday night show, Saturday night show. Both start at 6 p.m. and got 10 classes on the docket. 10 polars in each class, except light supers. We do only have 8 of them, unfortunately. But
that's unfortunate.
Test passes that we're going to be making. So we still have 100 polars that should be making it, unless something comes up here. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at, and things are moving. Tracks, they're working on the track, putting water in it. So yeah, we're here at the last, I guess, final countdown. Kind of the busy time where you lose a little bit of sanity and a little bit of sleep. But yeah, looking forward to it, and I think we're gonna have a good weekend.
Yeah, it will be for sure. And the weather's already looking phenomenal from what I can tell.
Yeah, I see another chance of rain has popped back up, but it's not one of our weekends if we don't have to battle rain. So
yeah, no kidding.
Doesn't look like it's going to be anything. So just fingers crossed that Mother Nature plays nice with us. But otherwise, I mean, weather temperature wise is going to be awesome.
Yeah, it is.
It's going to be about
not going to be too hot.
85 degrees. But you know what? Compared to what I've had back at home for this spring, it's been pretty much, you get 1, maybe 2 nice days of like 70 degrees, and then it's back down to 50. So luckily,
staying with the trend, right?
Yeah. But no, luckily, as far as weather-wise for temperature, we're not going to have the sweatshirt weather or anything like that. So, which will be nice.
Yep. How's all the camping stuff looking and all that kind of stuff?
Yep.
And the lineups look absolutely phenomenal. We'll go over those here in just a minute.
Yeah, for sure. As far as camping, it's $40. You just have to buy, which is essentially your weekend pass. That's $40 for the weekend, because it's $20 a night, $40 for the weekend. And if you can't make it, there is also a live stream. It's $25 per session if you're just going to buy a single session, or it's going to be $40 for the weekend. So yeah, as far as camping, it is primitive camping. So there are no showers on site, no electric hookups, no water hookups, anything like that. But feel free to come out and camp out. You will be on the backside of the pit area, so you're right next to the polars, and within walking distance of the track. It's only 2 minutes you'll be there. If you walk fast, it's less than that. But yeah, and not polars, campers, if you do come in, you will be getting a sticker to put on your camper, just to know that you have paid your weekend dues, essentially. And then you'll also be getting a pass for your vehicle. Those vehicle passes will allow you to leave and re-enter the pit area without getting any hassle. We just have had, over the last couple of years, more and more people come in thinking that they belong in the pit area, and then they cause chaos because they're in the way. They park where they're not supposed to. So we're trying to combat that this year.
That never happened, Jordan. What are you talking about?
Yeah. If you guys, I probably made 6 announcements last year for somebody to move their vehicle that parked literally right in the middle of the staging area to the scales. And
100%.
That's those type of things is what we're trying to prevent. So it was.
They're just parking where they normally would from the dealership.
What's that?
I said they're just parking normally where they go to the dealership. That's all they're doing.
Yeah. Well, which technically isn't even like by the dealership, but yeah, close enough. You would think that you would see like all like the traffic cones that we had laid out there that was essentially showing the staging it lanes. No, they parked right at the end of it. So it is what it is. Obviously, that's in the past, but again, we learned that we need to do something about it. So we're trying to do something to hopefully prevent that from happening.
Yeah. It's going to be a fantastic night. Like you said, the only class I think you guys don't have full is light supers.
Yep. So unfortunately, just a lot of guys just not ready.
Yeah.
We know that having this date when we do, that it's going to be something that we're just going to have to battle every year, that people aren't going to have parts, or farming might not be going very well. Fortunately, down in this area, they're done. So
yeah, we're done. We've been done for like
Yeah,
3
and
weeks,
even
4 weeks.
even up by me, this last weekend there was a lot of stuff going in the ground. So
Finally.
and in a
for the most
hurry.
part, farming is not the issue. It's just going to be weather at this point. And
Sure.
we hopefully will luck out there. And I think we will. Like I said, there's not looking like it's going to be anything. It's the time of year where there's going to be pop-up showers. That's more than likely what's going to happen.
Expected. Yeah. So kind of talk to us what other activities we have. I saw the trophies were posted today for the kids
Yep.
pedal pool. It sounds like we're going to have another monster truck again this year. Same.
Yep. So
Same
kids
one?
pedal pool, we'll start there. We'll be on Saturday at 3:00. That usually lasts about an hour, a little bit, maybe a little bit longer. But that will be open to anybody that wants to bring their kids and compete for that. And there are 3, I believe, age classes. So if you fall within a certain age, you'll compete against other kids in the same age range. And then we'll be awarding trophies to the top 3 finishers in each one of those age brackets, essentially. So yeah, that starts at 3:00. And last year we had a lot of kids do it. And there's a big crowd that was, around there watching them. So it was really cool to see. So we have plans, I think, for next year. We're going to build like a little mini track, and we're going to get little like cones and everything, like track markers and whatnot. We want to make it a little bit more unique for the kids, make it actually seem like they're competing in an event. So we'll be doing that next year. Just ran out of time this year, and there's an idea that we came up with late, but
Can I suggest another one?
yeah, have at her.
Bounty Pro pulling availability, maybe?
Yeah, definitely.
I think that'd
Yeah.
be great.
Yep. But then we also do have the monster truck rides back again this year. So the Hall brothers
All
out of Missouri somewhere, I think, or Illinois. No, it is Illinois. Anyways, they have the Raminator monster truck. Brad being a Ram dealer, we are able to do some awesome opportunities with them. So they pulled the sled down the track, doing some test passes before the beginning of the show. And then last year we did monster truck rides for the first time, and those went over so well. And the guys said that they loved it. They loved the area that we put them in. So there is a kind of an open area of some land that Brad purchased last year, where it's kind of like on the other side of like the parking lot area that like the overflow parking portion is, or essentially additional parking is. That when you get there, you'll go to the ticket gate and you just take a right and you walk down that way, and that is right where the you'll go through kind of like little opening in the trees, and that's where you'll find the monster truck rides at. So that starts at 2:00 on Friday, goes till 5, and then on Saturday it is noon to 5. So we got to shut it down so we can get the monster truck to the track, because they'll be carrying our the American flag out for the national anthem. And there'll also be some kids riding the back onto the track for the national anthem as well. So,
that would be cool.
yep. So, plan to do that, and then we'll start opening ceremonies around 5:45. Have the national anthem starting shortly after that, and hopefully wrapping, getting everybody out the track about 5 minutes before, so we can have the vehicle hooked and ready to go on the sled at 6:00. So that is the plan. And again, monster truck rides, you do not need to pay to get in and do those. You can show up, bring the kids beforehand, take them home afterwards, or stay 2 of the pits if you are going to stay for the tractor pull. Once you buy a ticket for the weekend or for the day, you are able to go throughout the pits and look at your favorite vehicles and do all that fun stuff. Also, on Friday night, we do have a band. I always say it wrong. It's Boku, bottom band, and they're a local band in the area that will be starting after the pull on Friday. So it is, if there's any pullers watching that's going to be here, just make sure that we are going to reiterate lots of times to be ready, because we want to be done at 10:00 so that we can have the band starting at 10 and we can rock out and party with them. The beer garden will be open the entire time that they are playing. So you can buy your beer and mix drinks. And again, that is also open to the public. and it's free. If you are unable to make it to the tractor pull, if you come at 10 o'clock, you'll be able to come and enjoy the band as well. So
Sweet. Sounds like a heck of a time to me, my friend. Let's
Yep.
talk about some of the classes we've got this year. 5.0 Pros, they're brand new as to TPC, right?
Yep. First year for the 5.0 Pro stocks, obviously Brad Holzauer, one that makes this all happen. Couldn't do without him. And the 618 Motorsports guys debuted, a 5.0 Pro stock last year.
Is it still being called Twister?
No, that was just a joke for last year, just because of the short stack. So
Darn
they, it's got a longer stack on it this year. But yeah, they obviously debuted that last year. So Brad wants to see all his vehicles go down the track, and so we add them in, and every vehicle that is on here is the one that got voted in or initially invited. They all accepted it. So
yeah, and this is a heck of a class of 5.0
it's an
too.
awesome class of 5.0s.
Yeah,
And,
I'm really excited to see the Wagers in person for the first time.
yep, absolutely.
I mean,
so,
a lot of these outlaw guys, man, I've never seen them before.
Mhm.
Like Hillbilly Express, I've never seen him.
Yep, we got
I just
Jaeger
saw
and the
Dan
Wampus
Green.
Cat. I mean, it's a mix. There's a great group of tractors that are going to be there. Definitely looking forward to seeing what they can do.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna put on a good show, and yeah, and I wish we could have every class. And I know, year to year, oh, why'd you drop this class? Blah blah blah. We want to keep the show exciting from year to year. We want to change things up and give everybody opportunities. So that's part of the reason why we're doing that.
yeah.
Unfortunately, Super Farms, mods, and semis
All took a
class that got
hit.
dropped this last year. Mods and semis are, they're just a tough
They're
one
so
because
difficult.
the amount of them. There's just not that many, unfortunately. And we love having them. They put on great shows the first 4 years, but we just got to the point where we want a full class of 10 versus having multiple classes of small numbers.
Mhm.
So that's part of the reasoning behind it, and can't say that they'll never be back. I would love for them to come back at some point. It just
doesn't make sense at the moment if you're trying to fill a full class.
Yeah. So, and obviously, the other class that we added back was 4-wheel drive trucks, class that we took out for 2025, but was here in 2023 and 2024. Put on a great show, and we wanted to bring them back in as well. And I'm excited to see a great mix of some other trucks again that just you don't see. I mean, you got some guys from California, Nevada, as well as some PPL guys, and some other guys that are running NTPA this next year as well. So it's gonna be a great class. Looking forward to that one.
Yep. West Coast is going to be very well represented across the board. It looks like not even just in the 4-wheel drive class. It looks like it's going to be in the light mods as well.
Yep. Yeah.
There's a whole convoy coming.
Yep. So John Bohr,
sorry,
and the Mazzetti family from California, and then Brant Sullivan as well is bringing Robbie Fagundas's new twin engine mod. And
this thing runs like a scalded dog, though.
Yep.
My goodness.
And then Chris Daniels in the Baby Huey 4-wheel drive truck. He's from Nevada and also making that convoy out this way as well. So also, we got guys from Texas. We got Doug Voth. We have the Lees with Xander and Cody bringing a couple diesel super stock trucks. We have Len Brookhart in this class. That's coming from Maryland with the radial reactor. That's the one I'm most excited for. I've never seen that tractor before.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to it. And he's excited to come. And Doug Voth is the one that, who told us to reach out and said that he would be interested in coming. So we have to thank Doug. And Doug also has an awesome combination tractor there with the Griffin, with that's twin turbocharged. And last year made a great pass on Friday night. Unfortunately, had some breakage, couldn't come back Saturday. So
yeah,
forward to seeing him make a couple nice runs.
Yeah, this one's another one I'm excited for too. Sweet Pain.
Absolutely.
After the run that they had out at the truck show.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I mean that
boy.
tractor can run with the best of them. They make those Chevy power plants put a hurting on the Hemis every once in a while, and they definitely have proven time and time again that they can compete. They've won multiple outlaw championships, and looking forward to seeing them. Great family there.
Yep. Now we do have a new debut in the minis, Firestorm of Jeremy Smith out of Medina, Ohio, and yes, it is the same Jeremy Smith that's got spontaneous combustion and high strung pro.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of two, if I'm not mistaken, based off the what I've seen from the PPL list and everything.
I believe that one is the one that he got from Peter that he's bringing.
Okay.
I think is what I was told.
So that's probably the old McDonald one.
Yes.
Okay.
Is one of the one that was for sale that Jeremy and I said for sale earlier this last year.
Well, probably been the green one.
The green one then.
Okay. Fair point. And then Cody Edwards with Razor's Edge, he's going to be making his TPC debut as well.
Yep.
And Farmer Bruce is finally back behind the wheel. It's great to see him behind the wheel after everything he's had
they
going
got a new
on.
modern chassis for him, and they're going to be bringing that one along, and it'll be Bruce's first time in a mini rod since September of 2024. First time pulling. And also in that class, there'll be a debut of a brand new mini rod. As Adam Kester is going to be bringing the War Wagon Mini for Billy Beers, and he is going to be making some test passes on that this weekend.
Oh, boy. Now, what's the other test pass we've got? Because we said we're going to cap it at 100, and we've got 98. That makes 99, so what's the 100th?
The last one is going to be in the Superstock Diesel truck class, and his name on top right there is who's bringing it. Craig Dickey is bringing Littman's new truck, and going to make a couple test passes on that. Made some changes after Florida, after having some issues down there, so they wanted to make some test passes to make sure everything was good to go and see if they're moving things in the right direction on that. And so they asked about bringing it along, and there's a chance there's another one, but as right now there hasn't been a confirmation on if it's going to be there or not.
Can I ask what class?
Pro stock.
Oh, okay. I know which one you're talking about. You told me about that. That's right. Yeah. How many rookies have we got in the Superstock Diesel 4x4s this time? It seems like we got a few.
Rookies as in first time vehicles there. It'll be the first time Come and Killers 2 has been there. Terry Biggs has pulled there 2 years ago, I think.
Okay.
Marshall pulled there. It'll be Xander's first time there with One Nation. Actually, Cody's driving One Nation, I believe.
Okay. He liked that one.
Yeah, that truck is pulled there when it was Hazley pulling it at that point.
Something like that.
Yeah, back 2023 maybe or 4. But I think everybody else has been there otherwise.
Okay, now 95 Limited Pro, I know we've got a couple. As far as I know, Paddocks have never been there from what I've been able to dig up and find.
Yep, that'll be their first time pulling with us. Kendra's first time pulling with us, but not the first time that tractor's been there.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's been in September.
First time at TPC. Dean,
I was gonna say, is this Dean's first time all the way around?
He's been at the track. He hasn't been to TPC, I don't believe.
Correct. He was down here with Brett Berg last year.
That's right.
With the mini rods.
Now
he was there at the 4-1 too.
Was he?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. It's been so long.
Then Justin Deck.
Justin Deck.
He's been before.
Smith. Oh, Justin Deck. Yeah, Justin Deck that'll be his first time pulling.
Not the first time for the tractor though.
Correct. Yeah, Justin Smith's first time at TPC. Was he? I don't know if he's pulled at the track or not. Not 100% sure. But everybody else has pulled there.
I feel like Smith's been there at the track at least once.
I think they have.
But yeah, it's definitely time for some people to get some more seat time or just try some new stuff and whatever. And actually doing some competing too. I mean, you don't want to just go down someplace and not run against somebody or compete and try and win.
Yeah, this class is going to be tough. There's a lot of champions in this class for different regions or different associations, and it's going to be a fun class to watch. And they've always put on a good show. And obviously, with Brad having his with Brett Hackstead driving the 618 Motorsports, and then you got Short Fighty and the Shigon 4.1. I mean, it's a class that's very popular in that area, as well as the 85 Limited Pros. They've always put on a good show, and definitely looking forward to having them back with us.
Yep, my bad. Everybody's screen just shook. That was not your phone. That was me. Sorry about that. But no, we've got 3 or 4 rookies in our 85s, don't we?
Yeah, there's quite a few here. If you start at the
This
top,
one's
this will
new
be
because I've never laid eyes on this one.
yeah. So that he pulls ITPA. That'll be the first time that they may have pulled at the track before, but it hasn't been in recent years, as far as I'm aware. Obviously, Gary was with us last year. Josh Hannes pulled there before. Ethan's pulled there, just not with TPC. Aaron Niemeyer pulled with us back, I think, the first year in 2022.
Dude, he loves TPC's track, or he just loves Nashville's track as a whole. This one right
Brady,
here,
I think this is definitely going to be his first time. He's an outlaw puller. He's an outlaw champion this last year. So,
how'd you say his last name?
Gosler.
Okay. Kind of critical for me to know that.
Yep. And then our champion was a rookie, I think, with us last year.
Zambalin.
No, he was one, but Dylan Haney was the other one that drove that tractor. And I don't know if Dylan ever actually drove down the track at Holes Hours before.
Okay.
But
I didn't
realize
they're
there every year. They camp back, but back when Bernie was coming, and Bernie was hoping to be have his tractor together to come with us, but wasn't able to. But they camp with us every year, and they support us one way or the other. So
I'm gonna say two-wheel drives. This one may be new to TPC.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So he pulls KTPA as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
And, he is so excited to be here.
Do you recognize the truck?
It's the old Nitroholic, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Voz Hay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm just glad that thing stuck around home a little bit. I'm going to get to see it whenever I go to Callaway County Fair here in a few weeks.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough class. Actually, there is one change on here. I just don't have a picture of it. Jonathan Payne is actually bringing the new truck.
Sweet.
After hours. So he asked about bringing that one instead, since they are going to be pulling on the high stakes series with the IHRA Pro Pulling, and they want to make some shakedown passes on it before the season starts. So
sure,
only makes sense.
Yep. Jason Rowan's debuting a new 8R.
Correct. Yep. So that's the new 8R John Deere.
Should be first pass for all.
It'll be the very first pass on that tractor. Yep.
And then Hockstadt's going to be there, obviously. Now, this name threw me for a loop. Recognize the tractor. The name did not go with the tractor, though.
Correct. So Carlton Cope is going to be driving the Wilkie's anger management. If you haven't heard, Lance Little had triple bypass surgery several weeks ago, and he is still recovering. So Carlton is going to be doing the driving of that tractor until Lance is ready to get back in the seat. So
makes sense. Makes all the sense in the world.
And then Cutting Edge, 1206. I think they're just ready to get a few good passes underneath their belt. They've had some bad luck.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to them. Grayson was with us a couple years ago, and we enjoy having them. Obviously, it's a big name in pulling, and
last year's Badger State champ there. New Generation Plus, man. This one, it really hit me whenever I was going through and really looking at the accomplishments that they had listed. 2026 NFMS champion, 2025 Farley winner, 2-time Grand National, and he was the first TPC champ, right?
Yeah, he was. He's an inaugural champion that year.
Yeah, that one's been on a roll. Then you got Old Man Rule, Tim Kaine, and then the other one, the Hoyts with the stress case, and Trailblazer. He's been on a roll, and then you've got Youngblood.
Yep.
I think they've been to all of them, haven't they?
They have. So has Chris Hoyt. Chris Hoyt has been at every single one of our events as well. If you guys haven't talked to that guy, he is one of the nicest guys pulling. and for whatever reason, he supports us, and we appreciate the hell out of him. We love having the cases with us, and like I said, super nice guy, competitive. Last year, he won Friday night with his tractor.
Sure did.
This year they're bringing
Stress
case as nutcase is going overseas, and it's in a container on the ocean blue right now.
Fortunately, but unfortunately at the same time.
Yep. So he asked, obviously, with that opportunity, I'm not gonna be like, no, you can't bring the other one. Of course he can. So again, he's also supported us from year one, and again, enjoy having him. And
hopefully that one will split the flames out that the white one does, though. That makes for a really good picture whenever the sunset's in the background with the eagle and everything.
Yeah, it is. They're both great looking tractors, and they both run awesome.
Yeah,
so,
but
their cases are prone to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Those aren't the only cases we've got, though, either.
Yep.
We've got like 3 in this class by itself, right?
Exactly. Got Hawks bringing back Big and Little Temptation.
Now, I've never seen Case of Empty Pockets, I don't guess.
Yeah, so Mike Huser in the Case of Empty Pockets, he was an ITPA mini rod puller for several years. And I believe he had this tractor back in 10 years ago, maybe he pulled it, and it's kind of been sitting, and he built that tractor. For the most part, everything is built by him. Everything that he could, he did. And he got the tractor back out last year, pulled ITPA with it. And another guy that is looking forward to coming. And again, it's not really that far from home for him. And so he's going to mix it up in the light superstock class, and looking forward to having him. Seeing a vehicle I haven't actually personally seen go down the track before. So again, looking forward to just some new blood in the class. And again, Phillips are going to be bringing all 3 of theirs. We have Mike Wilhite. He's got his back out for this year, and making a couple passes. And then we got Craig Smith and the Whiskey's fine from New York, and he's going to come play with us as well. So he pulled NYTPA or Empire State, forget which one, Empire State
champ
last year, and
2023 Interleague winner.
Yep.
That'd be a fun game show questions, like name the winner of name the light super winners of the Interleague, starting with year like 2000 or something like that, or whatever year light super sucks.
2003, I think they went Grand National.
That'd be a fun thing. We ought to do that.
Well, I could tell you probably Brian Korth has half of them.
Probably more than half.
Yeah,
really.
or Terry between the two.
Yeah, no joke.
It came out of the same trailer, so
yeah, a Chiswick tractor is one. Probably
this one's obviously running good. I mean, the front end's in there, tires are wrinkling, so we're doing something right.
Yeah, like I said, I'm friends with him on Facebook, and he's been posting a lot of update pictures on it, and tractor looks clean and
good.
It's going back together and should be ready.
Yep, I think I've hit every class. Whoops.
Yeah, you have.
Yep. See all of your class sponsors on there too, as well. For all these guys.
Fortunately, we have a lot of awesome partners and sponsors that have jumped on board again for this year. And so, 85 limited pro stocks and 50 pro stocks. We have Liquid Tubes, the class sponsor for them. And then for the 95 limited pro stocks is Immune Insurance Agency. The big pros is Weimer Performance. Light Superstock Tractors is Schultz Mortgage Team. Two-wheel drive trucks is Diamond Brothers Insurance, as well as Superstock Diesel Trucks is Diamond Brothers Insurance. ProFab Machine is a sponsor for the four-wheel drive trucks. And then Mini Rods is Modern Machine Tool and Motorsports. Bright Associates are the sponsor for the Outlaw ITPA modified tractors. You'll probably hear them referred to as a light modified tractors the rest of the weekend because it's a tongue twister, or not really a tongue twister, just a lot to say.
Yes.
But it's just that's more for like advertising, so people don't get confused with the big mods. So that's kind of why we did that.
They are still lighter than big mods, though. They are light mods.
Yep.
Yes.
And then obviously, Lutz Agency is our title sponsor for this year.
Again, yes, sir.
This is their third year now being the title sponsor. We have a replay sponsor, which is ProFab Machine as well. So they will be on a live stream every replay. You'll see that. So thank you to Larry and Lisa for coming on board this year with a couple big sponsorship packages that they graciously took the opportunity to purchase. And and we also have our trophy sponsors, Wikis. They do all the electrical work and everything around, for the Brad and the dealerships and at the track. And they jumped on board for that as well.
And they are awesome looking too.
Yeah, absolutely. And you'll see we have a Souvenir Cup sponsor. So we have Cox Automotive, Auto Trader, and Kelly Blue Book who jumped on board for that. So
Hey.
drinks, you have the opportunity to get one of those cups to have your mixed drinks in. Trying to think. Kitty Pedal Pull is sponsored by Nap Truck, the Nap Truck stop just here in Nashville. So thank you to them for everything that they have done as well. And I'm just going to kind of just run through all our list of sponsors, everybody else and partners. We have 5W Trailers, Adaville Lumber Company, Apex Turbo, Beer Money Pulling Team, Big St. Charles Motorsports, the Boy Scouts Troop 127 here in Nashville, Illinois. They do all the cleanup for us. Built Diesel Mafia, Bungart Motorsports. Obviously, they provide the 3 big sleds, one as a backup, 2 for the actual competition, and then the mini sled as well as the video board. And speaking of video boards, sounds like PPL may be debuting their new video board here. I just put that out today. So we're working on getting a video board in the staging areas. So when you are back by the scales and
that'd be nice.
Doing drawbar, you know what the hell's going on. So we're trying to plan that now. We ordered some equipment to be able to do that. So hopefully be able to provide that for obviously pullers that can't see what is going on. So continue here, sponsorship, some Pico lubricants. We have Cruises Collectibles. That is Brian Cruz. He's going to be on site as a vendor selling his toy tractors. Bob Parks and Custom Tire Cutting is also going to be there as a vendor displaying his new Parks pullers and all those tires and cutting utensils or utilities, whatever you want to call them. For
things that create craziness and debate.
Yeah, and he's also a sponsor this year as well. We have Dusty's Outdoor Media. They are also the people that we utilize to have. We have 20 billboards hanging up around the state of Illinois, courtesy of Dusty's Outdoor Media. Fair Valley Performance, Farmers and Merchants National Bank. They are a roller sponsor. Gateway Seed, Esden Bartling, GMR Motorsports, Greenmount Road, Harley Davidson, H&R Ager Power, Holzauer Auto Motorsports Group,
Don't know that guy.
Motorsports, Hooked Up Pulling Productions, Hot Shot Secret, Joe Bush Egg Repair, JP Pulling Productions. Got to thank Jesse for being able to provide us with pretty much anything that we ask him for, in regards to pictures that we use for T-shirts or anything for posters or anything like that. Kawasaki Parts Warehouse. Kaio is donating a kids ATV to give away to one lucky puller. That will be drawn at the drivers meeting on Saturday.
Ayo.
So drivers, you're going to want to be present because you must be present to win. Let's see. We have.
If you have no other motivation to go to the driver's meeting to begin with, like you should be.
Yeah, I guess it's for kids, but it doesn't say adult can't use it either. We'll have a picture of that posted on the Facebook page probably at some point, but they will be donating that. Knott's Logistics, local trucking company here. Also, thank you to them. They also they have a digital video billboard that they put our advertisement up to or on as well. Pitchford Elevators, Powerbore cylinder sleeves. They are also a roller and scraper sponsor. So you'll see their displaying going up and down the track. Power Sports Parts Warehouse, the IHRA Pro Pulling League. Thank you, John Christie and the entire crew at Pro Pulling League for being able to come and help us out. We literally couldn't do it without them. First year, chaos. Realized we just need to have somebody else do it. So thank you to them for that continued support and partnership. Redbud Industries, Returski Trucking, let's see, Salem Beam Performance, Scheid Diesel, Schultz, I already said Schultz Mortgage Team. Sievers Equipment, they provide all the equipment for pull-off tractors and tractors for on the track, as well as anything for using to open the track up and do some track maintenance. St. Charles Harley Davidson, STL, Business and Technology Solutions, the Track of Holes Hours, What Smoking Promotions, who will be doing the live stream this year, and with Brian Zolik and crew. And that is all I got. That's our sponsors and whatnot for this year. So again, we have
You're not tired, are you?
Was that?
You're not tired yet, are you?
Oh no. The week is still young. We still got lots of days left here to get things cranked out and moving, and still lots to do. Started hanging up, getting the new track signs or whatever, banners up on the track and whatnot. There's a lot of little just miscellaneous things to do. Trophies are here, just got to take them up. All the big tracks are printed out at this point. Got some stuff to do for registration. Got to get the gate list put together for our gate workers, and just a lot of little miscellaneous stuff that just kind of takes time and to have to remember to do it. For the most part, we're pretty much ready to go. There's a polar meal also on Saturday. That's at noon, I believe, and there are going to be steak sandwiches, obviously with some sides and stuff like that.
They were good last time.
Every polar will get 3 meal tickets when they go to registration, and you'll have to provide those meal tickets when you go get your food. So just if you're unaware, I did send out a polar email. I believe that was in there. That was sent out today, so it has a lot of that information in it. But obviously, if anybody has any questions, you can just call me, call Paul, call Jason, email the page, message the page, and we'll be able to hopefully get you an answer or find one if we don't have it. So,
yep. For lodging's sake, it looks like Best Western's full. Oakville, Super 8's full. Pickneyville.
Yeah, if you're gonna want to go to the closest hotel,
Pickneyville's
gonna be the closest. That's about 20 minutes south of here. Otherwise, there's some smaller communities. There's Sparta, the Muskota, I think. I don't. There's a couple like hotels there. Otherwise, Mount Vernon, tons of them. Over by O'Fallon, tons of them.
There's some of them. O'Fallon, they're full already.
Yeah, there are a couple, but being over by St. Louis, who knows why?
Ain't that the truth?
But yeah, there's plenty of hotels in Mount Vernon. And Mount Vernon, it is a 30-minute drive, but like I said, unfortunately, Nashville is not that big of a town, so they only get one hotel.
Sure.
But otherwise, like I said, if you guys want to camp, come on out and camp for the weekend, and it doesn't cost you anything extra, and come enjoy it, and just let us know if you have any questions on that stuff, and we'll answer it the best we can. The gates are opening tomorrow for camping. We did say they could come drop it off on Wednesday, but if you guys want to come and stay Wednesday, shouldn't be an issue. But otherwise, Thursday is kind of we'd prefer you to come Thursday. And
sure.
Then stay for the weekend.
Sounds like a plan to me, my friend. Super excited to be there again this year. I think did I miss last year? I think I might have.
Yeah, I don't think you were. And I guess our announcers, if you haven't guessed already, and Shane is one of them. He's going to be making his inaugural. There you go, whatever.
Inaugural.
I'm stroking out over here. His debut as an announcer at TPC this year. So he will be working alongside Dan Mayer, and and Schultz is going to do a little bit of announcing. He's going to do some of the winner circle stuff and just help out where he can. But 2 main guys are going to be Shane and Dan this year, and looking forward to seeing you guys, what you can do. First time working with Dan?
No, this is going to be number 2. Ironically, the first place I ever worked with him was in Nashville in September, about 2 years ago.
Oh, that's right. I do remember that. Yep.
Yeah. So I'm super excited. Appreciate the opportunity as always, my friend. And
yep.
Man, I can't wait.
Did Christy get a hold of you by chance?
No.
Okay, you should be email because PPL pays the announcers. So just
got it.
But yeah, she asked about that today. So
yeah, I mean, none of my info's really changed. So sure.
Yep. But yeah, like I said, again, this Friday, Saturday, 6 o'clock, 10 classes, 10 pullers in each class.
6 o'clock both nights. It's not a start.
Correct.
It's not a 7-6. It's 6-6.
Yep. And we have band playing Friday night, right after the poll, 10 o'clock, open to the public if you can't make the poll itself. Kiddie pedal poll on Saturday at 3. Monster truck rides from 2 to 5 on Friday, noon to 5 on Saturday. Oh, gates open to the public at noon, both Friday and Saturday, so you can start buying your tickets then. Pits are open for the purchase of that. And any information you can't find on the website, again, just get a hold of somebody. We will get that an answer to you. But yeah, we hope Mother Nature plays well. We hope sunny, nice and warm, great crowds. And again, every dollar that we bring in through the gate and through the live stream, it goes right back to the pullers. That's $20 a night, $40 for the weekend on site, in person. Otherwise, it's $25 a night or $40 for the weekend through the live stream. That is going to be done by What Smoking Promotions. And that live stream link can be found right on the website. There is a button right on the main page. If you can't find it, you might be blind. I try to make it as obvious as possible. So it's not free. I've also heard that. Like, why isn't it free? It's not. It all goes to the puller. So
Yeah.
I hope.
I think we've got everything. I
I
don't
hope everyone
think we
shows
missed
up. I hope
anything.
everybody, supports this. Again, we do something a little bit different. Probably causes us more headaches than it needs to be, but we enjoy it. We like a different concept and being unique, and we think it's, I don't know. I think it's gaining traction every year. It just keeps getting a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger, and hopefully continues that way. And we can, build this into something bigger. And Brad's continuing to make improvements to the facility. And this year there is pit lighting. So he put up 4 poles on the south side of the pit area. So it should light up majority of the main pit area. So hopefully that makes a big difference. But I think we're turning them on tomorrow, so we'll find out.
Hey, boys. Look who's got their Light Pro motor dialed in. We've been waiting for 3 years for that motor to get dialed in. Hayden Auto's Light Pro motor is alive and well.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
I love
Maybe do what?
Said I love Light Pros.
I know. We all do. No, it
Yeah.
is a component, but
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, maybe we can talk him into going to Weaklands.
Is
That's
it going to
gonna
be
be
ready? Is the next
Yeah,
question.
well, clarify what
Well-
you mean by Weaklands. Are we talking about Weaklands next weekend, or are we talking Weaklands in the fall?
Yeah, next weekend he should be all right. He was planning on coming to Williamstown, and I guess I've mentioned that. Unfortunately, we decided to move the date for that one because of it's like we said earlier, parts and everything else and harvest, and with all that going on, it made sense to move it somewhere different.
Mm-hmm.
So it won't be too long, hopefully. I have an idea of where I hope we have it, but we haven't decided for sure where it's going to be. But we'll see, I guess. But Yarn, I will see you on Friday at some time. I'm sure I'll leave here Friday morning. It ain't but 2.5 hours for me, I think.
I wish it was only
my
2.5 hours. And you drive through about an hour worth of construction total. So
That's it.
Yeah, me too.
Illinois would be way worse.
yeah, no, it was the middle of the night, so there was like nobody driving. So
Right.
if it's during the middle of the day, which me going on the way home on Sunday will probably be, I'm gonna want to just drive myself off the road instead. But
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's another route you can go.
and on my way down, I was texting Paul this too, as it's like for the amount of construction that's in Illinois, you'd think the roads would be better.
Ain't
Yeah,
that
they
the
suck.
truth? Holy crap.
They all suck.
Dude, they've been working on the
They're
same
not great.
spot from between the Kentucky state line into Illinois. They've been working on that same freaking spot since I was in college, and it still ain't done.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I
sure there's been the
hate
same
going to
construction going on
Illinois
since
for that
our first
reason.
event down here.
I
Oh,
think
I
the
hate
only
going just for
good-
that alone.
I think the only good stretch of 4-lane, that one's probably from 74 when you go from here to Indiana. That's about it.
That's about
I
it.
can tell you right now, about every road that I took in Illinois on the way down here sucked. And then pulling the video board trailer that pulls like a pile of shit as well. It doesn't make it any better.
Was it like a bouncy ball?
Yeah, it literally just throws you all over the road. A single axle trailer, and it sucks.
Jeez Louise, but we've got it if we
Yeah.
need it.
Oh, that's the one that's probably going to go in the pit area. Or-
Yeah, I kind of figured that. Whenever you said the IHRA board was coming, I was like, "Yep, that's
Yeah,
good."
we got to confirm. But John asked Zolik about bringing it, so
Hey, might as well test it before the season
yeah,
gets going,
the
right?
17-foot by 10-foot video board is what I was told,
Holy!
which is significantly bigger than the one that we have and the one that Bungars brings. So we'll use one of those for sponsors like we normally do, and probably Bungars just because that's the one that's on like stilts or whatever you want to call them.
Did you say 17 by 10?
Yeah, so the board I brought is 12 by 7.
Oh dear!
And that's the one that normally sponsors are on. I think Bungart's is a little bigger than that.
Yeah, but not by much.
Yeah.
But
And
it
it's
is.
bigger than the old NTPA board.
Yep.
That one I
X
think
Factor
was
sled, I
14 by
assume.
10. Yep, both. Yep.
Is Brandon bringing the new one?
I don't know which one they're bringing. Actually, just asked Laura who's all coming with them, just for worker stuff. And
Because he's already headed out. He headed out Mexico.
yeah, because we aren't sure who's running the. We're pretty sure that. What did she say? So I didn't know who's running the second sled. And I already
She
forgot.
might be.
Kurt's running. It sounds like Kurt's running the second sled. So
Okay. Sounds like a plan, my friend. But
yep. So we got Brandon. He's one of the best out there, if not the best. If in my opinion, he doesn't really miss a sled setting, and they all do a great job. We appreciate the Bungarts for everything that they do for us. So
absolutely, my friend. Well, we will see you on Friday.
sounds good. We'll see you then.
See you, Bubba.
See ya.
Race.
Man, I just realized my next 2 weeks are kind of busy.
I wonder when that was going to click.
It's the
But-
next 6 week stretch, really and truly, because that one, and then Weaklands, and then the weekend after that, I think, is Evansville, ain't it?
Yeah, it's Evansville.
And then first weekend in June, I've got Indiana Pulling Leagues opener and UCC, and then Murray, Kentucky. So it's gonna be a
All
fun little 5 week stretch here.
It's all fun.
Oh, it's gonna be great. I cannot.
It's just
wait.
all. It's just only if you can keep your sanity is the only thing.
It keeps me sane. Let's be honest.
Yeah, there is that. But
Oh man.
yeah, it's
Anything else we need to cover on the drag racing side? I know IHRA has been around. NHRA had a heck of a turnout for their Georgia debut again.
well, we can say in the first ever NHRA main Missions Foods event at Georgia is the fastest track on the planet.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
When Langdon goes 345 miles an hour and then backs it up with a 344.91 miles an hour.
Yep.
So that event's gonna be here to stay. I mean, Southern Nationals has been a mainstay, but now that Southern Nationals is back, it's not going away, I don't believe. But yeah, I guess that'll lead me into kind of what I'm gonna be doing. It sounds
doing
like
something.
if plans don't change, my dad and I will be going to the Route 66 Nationals in Joliet this weekend. So
Hey, go check on Spencer.
I get to do multiple things. I'll get to do a few things there this weekend.
That'd be sweet.
Joliet was my first nitro race back 10 years ago, and no more than 10 years ago. But it's a real fast track. I mean, if you've never been to Joliet, whether it's the pulling, the dirt track racing, or drag racing, or NASCAR, that is one impressive, massive facility.
Yeah, it is.
And it is really nice. It's really clean, and there's always. The pull there is cool. The racing is cool. It's just
Yeah.
but then you have to deal with Chicago. So
Yeah.
there's the downfalls.
For all
Should-
the good, there's just that one freaking evil that's Chicago.
There's just that one big old blob of concrete and building, and that's to the northeast of the place.
That is
so.
absolutely useless.
So that's the plan for unless things change, that's the plan for us this weekend is go watch, hopefully just watch qualifying, but that'll be what we're gonna be doing. But yeah, racing, it depends where you want to go here. I mean, AJ is just lit up the scoreboards down there besides Pro Stock. Obviously, for some reason, Pro Stock didn't have a very good race at all. Pro Mod, I mean, Spencer, we've seen Spencer fill in for Stan Shelton.
Yeah.
Down
Did
there.
we ever figure out what in the world, like, why?
I believe there's an event going on that just conflicted with Stan.
I got you.
So yeah, Spencer filled in, did a pretty good job. Jason Collins was running the Ken Cortuccio car, which he has for a couple races now. Got his first ever entry Wally, which is pretty cool to see.
Yeah, it was
3 1,000ths of a second off of setting a national record there. So close there. They'll be back. They'll be in Chicago this weekend. The dirt track side, ooh,
not a ton.
we've seen. Well, Casey Kane got his first ever World of Outlaws win.
There's no way that was his first one.
It is first. It is.
Was
his
it
first.
really?
Yes.
Wow.
10,000. It was like 10,284 days since Casey made his debut in World of Outlaws that he got his first win.
That's insane.
So that was pretty cool to see. The late models are just going nuts right now. I mean, between World of Outlaws and Lucas Oil, that we'd have to have a whole entire segment or time to talk about that. But we're already 2 hours into the show, so
Yeah, I don't know if we've ever done to our show before. This is a first.
yeah, we didn't even have the other co-hosts. So
Yeah, I know. Like the rest of them are just like, nah, y'all got it.
yeah, but yeah, Weaklands is gonna. I feel like going back to the Funks and talking about that and like the whole entire new thing. There's a lot of new that's going to happen this year in that class. And like Mike said, when he's talking about 5, I mean he means 5 new ones.
Yeah,
Either-
that's the crazy part. Like we could have 5 more than what we had last year.
Mm-hmm. And it's not just bodies. The bodies may be the same, but everything else is new, or just completely new trucks in general. But yeah, you're gonna want to pay attention in the next, I'd say 3 weeks between now and Evansville. There's a lot of stuff going to happen.
Evansville is going to be really interesting.
Evansville's going to have a lot of talking points.
If the numbers I'm hearing are going to hold true, it's going to be massive.
Oh, it's going to be ginormous.
Yeah.
So,
And I got to give it to the guys that, I mean, the promoters, whoever the promoter may be for it. I don't know if it's truly been said who it is. They picked a heck of a location that's central to everybody. It's fantastic.
mostly everybody.
Yeah, you don't count.
Hey, we make up a lot of your pullers down there. Don't you worry.
Yeah, sure. I guess.
But I don't really
man.
have any other main talking points right now.
I don't either. Oh yeah, we need to talk about kind of tragic loss that we had there last week.
Kyle Loftus.
Kyle Loftus from the founder of 1320 passing away. That was really unfortunate to hear. And, you know, without him and him being the pioneer for everything with the, with doing what 1320 is. I mean, he was the pioneer for not just motorsports, but people doing what we do as a whole. And yeah, that's
Kyle had a much larger impact than people dare realize. I mean, yes, you see the mainstay, which is 1320, but the amount of names behind that is massive. I mean, obviously, Cletus is going to be the one that's mostly known as one of the guys he helped kickstart, but he wasn't the only one. There is a long list behind it.
Yeah, I'm talking about a guy who was very highly thought of behind the scenes, no matter where you were, no matter what event it was or anything like that. Really hate that we didn't get him out to a tractor pull, but you know, 1320's been with us and we're certainly sending our thoughts and prayers to all the people there at 1320.
That's a it's
Without
a big name.
1320, there's probably no beer money. There's probably no practice podcast. There's no Motorsports Almanac, really.
Well, you know, without 1320, like with what Kyle started, there's a lot of streetcar drag racing and car culture that wouldn't have never been exposed and happened without him. And
Right.
just from what you've seen from content from 1320, he made it feel like it was just a normal conversation that was going to happen, and then it just sparked into something cool.
Yeah,
So
that's exactly right.
yeah,
But it sucks. That's for sure.
but yeah, sorry to end on a somber note, but that's
Yeah, I should have. I didn't
Big
plan
one.
that real well, did I?
no, you didn't. No, you really didn't.
Yeah.
No,
No, but hey, y'all,
but
our coverage is about to ramp up a lot. So get ready, and we're going to be covering everything we possibly can.
if you don't have your shoestrings tightened and your cologne on and ready to work, people,
Why the cologne? Why the cologne? What?
because it's going to be hot summer days at the racetrack and pulling tracks, and it's going to be hard to go to work, man.
Jesus. Of all the things
Get
you
ready to
could
work.
admit. All right. On that note, we're out of here. See y'all
I know.
later.